Hello traders, this is Jeff. It's time for my weekly update. It is June 2nd, 2023. I am in coin. I sold a covered call in coin this week. I sold the call, the 65 call. I'm getting ready to cover this and sell something for next week. I'm going to go ahead and try to buy this back for 2 pennies right now. Okay, I've got the order routed. Now I'm going to be looking out to $69 or $70 strike. I just got it bought back. Okay, I'm filled. So let's take a quick look at a daily chart here. Let's see here. Yeah, I love this bottoming tail on today's candle. We finally poked through all this noise here. In a minute, I'll take a look at the 60-minute chart of this, but right now I want to get an order out there for next week. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do this 69, and I'm going to route this. You know, coin's starting to drop. If we bring in a flexible grid here, coin's starting to drop. If we could get a little bit of a bounce, well, there we did just have a bounce. I'm either going to do the 69 or the 70. Let me slow down here a second. I'm kind of in a rush. But if we look up into the past few months, we definitely got all kinds of resistance up here in the 69.70 area. So I think I'm going to take the premium and I'm going to route this 69. And I'm going to bump that up to the offer, maybe more than the offer. Let's bring in my flexible grid again here. I like that little tail on the 5-minute. We're about just a little over half an hour from the close. So I'm thinking I'll go ahead and do this today. You know what? Let's route that puppy at 121. That way if we get a little bit of a pop, we'll get a fill. So I'm going to go ahead and send this. Okay, I have placed that trade. Now let's take a look at our charts here. We need just a little bit of a pop in the price of coin. It's been a very green day in the markets today. You know, while that order's routed, we'll go back here and do a little bit of a review for the week. I actually sold the 65 strike call on, I guess I did that yesterday, as a matter of fact. Bring in the daily chart again. Yeah, because we had that pop. We finally popped over all this resistance here, and I went ahead and I sold a 65 call. Let's bring in a 60-minute chart. I love how that shows the peaks. So we got over this, and we got over this. We poked over this earlier, and then we got over this. But this, we finally broke through that and kind of stayed above it. And so I sold my call yesterday, and it looks like coin's starting to pull back a little bit here. So let's bring in the flexible grid again. Yeah, we actually have. Now if we could hold that 20, the blue line is the 20-period moving average. If we could hold that and bounce off of that here. Now we're starting to lose some premium here. Might have to just take what I can get. I got a little bit aggressive here. Yeah, I don't like how this is falling. Well, I definitely want to get this sold today, take advantage of the weekend theta. I don't like this drop here. Yeah, we've lost a dime here. Lost a dime of premium. Well, while that's dancing around, on Tuesday, I sold a $77 put in BABA. You know I've been trading BABA, and I covered that yesterday for 4 cents on this green surge here. That was a nice green bar. I kind of wish I'd have had shares down there. But so I'm flat BABA, at least in this particular account. Then on June 1st, I took a new trade. I took a trade in Suncor Energy. I actually bought shares at 28.25, and I did this as a dividend play. We'll drag this over. Suncor's got a 38.9% dividend. The X date's June 2nd, so that's today. So I had my shares prior to that, so I'm happy about that. My plan with this is to see if we can get some green and then start selling calls against it. While we're waiting on coin to do something, I got a question for you YouTubers. So I had a treasury bill mature on June 1st, which was yesterday, and I've decided to take that money and put it in the Schwab SWVXX. And the reason I did that is because I've got some home repairs coming up, and I figure with this product I can earn a decent rate of return, around 4.68%, but I'm liquid. When I need to pay the contractor, I can sell this, have the money the next day, and then I can wire the money back to my account. So basically in 2 business days I can be flat, whereas if I get tied up with a CD, that's going to be 90 days. If I get tied up with another treasury bill, that's going to be 4 weeks minimum. So anyway, just wondered you guys' opinion. What do you think? I thought this was a good move for this money. At least it's earning something more than the 0.35% my bank is paying. So see what you think about that. And as always, if you enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel, like the video. I would really appreciate it. Okay, I paused this for a little bit. Coin's starting to get a little bit of a surge here off of the 20-period moving average on the 15-minute chart. So let's take a look at this. I believe I've got this routed at $1.21. So if we could get a little bit more of a surge here in price, maybe we get a fill today. Would be nice. If not, I'm going to adjust this order back down, but we're going to get some premium sold today. I think if we could get up to around 64.5, maybe we could get a fill. See what happens. I'm going to pause this. We'll just watch the price action, see how it goes here. Okay, I just canceled and replaced this. I moved that down to $1.16 from $1.21. We've had a little bit of a surge here, but we just don't have a lot of follow through here. So I think this is a more realistic fill. The offer's $1.15 right now. So it's going to take a little bit of a surge. Maybe coin's got it in it. See what happens. Okay, we're on the offer here now. We were on the offer. Okay, it's about 14 minutes to the close. We printed a new 15-minute candle, and we're just not getting that follow-through off those MAs. And we're not getting any follow-through off this nice green candle about 10 minutes ago. So I've left the order out there at $1.16. Well, $1.16 is the offer again, but the share price is really not doing what I need it to do. And the spread is increased to 9 cents now. So see what happens. We need a little price surge. We're just not getting it. We're just not getting it. We are 10 minutes to the close. 10 minutes to the close. Trying to put in a little bit of a green on the 5-minute, and that's kind of a stretch for a tail there, but we are at the upper end of this 15-minute here. Hey, trying to close in on 64.30. They've raised the bid to $1.12. I don't think it'd take too much more of a surge. Maybe a nickel, maybe a dime. Get us filled here, close out the week. I just checked. I'm the lone offer at 116 here. So I'm going to let this roll. Offers up to 113. I mean the bid, sorry. Now I could cancel, replace this, and knock that down a penny. Maybe get a fill. That's why I've got this queued up here. Let's take another look at the chart here. I like that 5-minute. I like this 15-minute. If we could just get a little bit more. Hey, we just got filled. I like it. Okay, so we've closed out. Let's let that disappear. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So I sold the $65 call yesterday for 59 cents. We closed that out for 2 pennies while we were live, and we have since sold this 69 call that expires next week for $1.16. So let's take a look at the spreadsheet real quick. Okay, so here's my up-to-date spreadsheet. So let's auto sum this, make sure we're right. Hey. Okay, so we've taken in just under $316 in options premium since we initiated this trade. We got long at $55 back on April 28th. So we've been in the trade a little while. Pull this over here. So we've reduced our net cost down to $51.84. We're long at 55. So now we're obligated to sell next week at 69, which I would be happy to do. So we'll bring in a daily again. And as I said, I love this tail on today's candle. I really thought after we poked through yesterday that we might roll back into this range, but maybe we've broken through this range. Look at how the moving averages are all converging right here. We've got a rising 20, the 200's flat, and the 50 is curving down a little bit. So I do think there's going to be hard for this to get up through all this resistance here. And as I said, if I get called out at $69 next week, it'll be a heck of a nice trade. That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. Take a look at the videos on the screen. Have a great weekend.